Let's get started with a warm up. So, I always feel like one of the things I run into looking over everybody's homework is the need to continue to practice ellipses, and along with the need to practice ellipses. So, as our in our warm up, let's go in and really practice. Okay, along with practicing the ellipse, another thing that you're practicing is you're practicing building a sense of momentum and flow into your line. Okay, and so what you're looking for is not so much, the basic shape of the ellipse is something that you feel as well as something that you see. And so you want to reference both of those parts of your both of those parts of your perception, right? So feeling as a perception, and the feeling that you're going for when you're drawing an ellipse is you're going for a feeling of flow, of momentum. It's like riding your bike with no hands. You have to go a certain speed, otherwise it's just not possible. And so if you're having a stilted line, if you're having a line that's not elegant, that's not confident, this is the exercise that kind of brings it along, and kind of more than any exercise I've encountered in kind of my own kind of education and draftsmanship. Okay, and now let's practice this. This will help with the flowing line. Okay. Cubes lining up the X's, lining up the Y's, lining up the Z's. Going back and checking long-legged. Check the party hat. Seems okay. Sliding verticals. Seems okay. Another cube. Y's. Lining up the Y's. Making sure my convergence goes in the right direction. Lining up the Z's. Got a little bit of a party hat. Making sure that I converge in this direction, in that direction, right? And in this direction. All of those convergences are necessary. The lines converge in all of those back corners, okay? One more cube above eye level this time. Okay, and now what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a form and I'd like to connect these. Okay. So here's an ellipse and an ellipse. There's an ellipse. This is a warm-up sketch, okay? Working at ellipses, working at flowing lines, working at my parallels. Cool overlap. I think in this instance I'm going to go over. I'm going to quickly go through and erase out my invisibles just to make the drawing a little bit nicer. Allow my overlaps a little bit of presence. Takes a little bit of organizational skill, huh? But I'm going to remind myself here that this is just a warm-up sketch. Okay, kind of a fun little drawing, fun little sketch. And there we are.